Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of Backlash pay-per-view, which will kick off with Chris Jericho taking on Dexter Lumis inside this steel cage structure. As you can see now, you wonder why this matchup is taking place because Dexter Lumis was lurking backstage in previous weeks, as we've seen, and Jericho kind of instigated a little bit of a fight between him and Dexter Lumis, which he lost. And in Jericho's own way, he called Dexter Lumis a psychopath who lurks backstage, who shouldn't be contracted to WWE and should instead be locked up in prison. Obviously, general manager Batista has made this match a steel cage match because Jericho ran away from Dexter Lumis in previous weeks. Let's get Dexter Lumis out here and get this match up underway and see if Jericho can maybe get some revenge on Dexter Lumis, or whether Dexter Lumis is going to get what he wants out of Chris Jericho. As you can see, the steel cage structure there, as you can see Jericho waiting in the ring now. We have seen Dexter Lumis used as a pawn by the Judgment Day to turn to turn Dominic Mysterio into their ways. As we saw Extreme Rules, Dexter Lumis took on Dominic Mysterio, and because Dexter Lumis absolutely destroyed Dominic and Ray didn't come out to help Ray, it was blamed by Dominic, and Dominic turned to the Judgment Day. And we've seen what Dominic's done recently, attacking Rey Mysterio, forcing him, as we saw earlier tonight, to lose the US title, or to lose his rematch. Didn't lose the rematch, but let's get this match up underway between Dexter Lumis and Chris Jericho inside the steel cage. And there we are, as you can see the steel cage getting lowered. Jericho already trying to escape here. Jericho not wanting anything to do with Dexter Lumis, as I mentioned, but Dexter Lumis obviously is not going to let Jericho get out that easy after what he said about him in recent weeks. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio might agree with Chris Jericho that Dexter Lumis isn't the most sane individual, but going as far to say that he needs to be locked up for his actions, just being backstage, and maybe in a way it's a bit weird that he just lurks backstage, doesn't interact with anyone. But Dexter Lumis launches Jericho face first into the steel cage, and what a way to start off the steel cage match. Dexter now looking for a DDT, but Jericho fighting back. Obviously Jericho has been in steel cage matches in the past. Jericho is well versed in this matchup, and obviously he's one of the most experienced wrestlers in the business. Has achieved nearly everything there is in the business. However, he has not won a Royal Rumble. That's one thing people have always said about Jericho: he's never won the Royal Rumble. Jericho now digging their foot into the throat of Dexter Lumis. As you can see, the cage door is there. Jericho or Dexter Lumis could escape via the cage door if they choose to, but Jericho now again looking to escape here early on in this matchup. Chris Jericho does not want anything to do with Dexter Lumis, as I just mentioned, but Dexter again not allowing Jericho to get out, but Jericho with a smart kick there. And Jericho now, what's he thinking? Jericho off the top rope with a double axe handle across the face of Dexter Lumis. Jericho now kick to the midsection with a huge knee across the chest. Jericho now dropping a knee across the face of Dexter. And Jericho getting here trying to escape. Most of this match was made a steel cage match, so Jericho could not run away from Dexter Lumis, but Jericho, obviously this is well within the rules of the matchup. Jericho can do this. Jericho at the top of the steel cage here. Jericho, what in the world is Chris Jericho thinking? Jericho, Dexter Lumis, caught by Jericho with a huge crossbody. Can't believe Jericho just risked it all there. Jericho now, what's he thinking here? Jericho running in, looking for the code breaker. Connects into the pinfall. Is that going to be it? No, Dexter Lumis gets started at 2.5. Jericho risking everything here to get this matchup won, as Jericho now from the middle rope looking for a knee right across the face again. And he's maybe draw blood from Dexter Lumis, as Jericho is now in control of this matchup. Jericho launching him back first into the stage now, body slam middle of the ring. Jericho now dropping an elbow. What's Jericho thinking now? Both men are leaving it all out in this ring. Jericho with Dexter Lumis at the top again and just launching him, and his back grates down the side of the cage. That is not comfortable. I can assure you of that. Jericho now, what's he thinking? Jericho just went clubbing blows to the forehead here of Dexter Lumis. Jericho now again taunting into the crowd, but Jericho calling for the door to be opened here. Jericho sees Dexter Lumis getting up here. Jericho, but he turned his back, and Dexter Lumis catches Jericho. As you see, the door was open there. If Jericho escaped through the door, the matchup would have been won by Jericho. Dexter Lumis catches Jericho and is now back in control of this matchup. Dexter now just choking Jericho in the corner. Probably saying some words to Jericho here. Dexter now. A fan seems to like Dexter Lumis despite of his actions, which is a weird thing when you think about it. Dexter Lumis does what he does, and the fans cheer him. But Jericho gets rightfully annoyed about being attacked backstage on his way to the arena, and the crowd boo him. And Jericho gets out of the elevated triangle choke here. Jericho with a chop across the chest there, another kick. Jericho blocked though by Dexter Lumis, and Dexter now with a huge boot that usually takes men down, but Jericho took it and stayed standing. Jericho now firing back. Jericho looking for a springboard back elbow. Jericho rolling back the years here. And Jericho now looking for a lying assault here. Jericho rightfully fired up here. Jericho again trying to exit via the cage door. This is smart by Jericho as it takes less time. It takes less time to escape via the cage door than it does climbing, but Dexter. Dexter and Jericho in a struggle here. Is Jericho going to be able to get out, or is Dexter going to be able to pull him back into the ring here? Both men struggling here. If Jericho falls, he wins the matchup. If Dexter pulls him in, this matchup continues. And Dexter looks like he's going to be pulling Jericho back into the ring here. Jericho now. Jericho went for a kick, missed it. Jericho now. Again. Both men just brawling here. Jericho kick to the midsection again here. Jericho now looking for a sidewalk slam here, but Dexter Lumis with a well-placed shot there to the eyes. Now catches Jericho into a choke here. It's going to make Jericho pass out here. Is Jericho going to fade? If Jericho fades, Dexter Lumis wins this matchup. Jericho fighting out of it here. Jericho clearly doing his homework on how to escape submission holds like this, and Jericho with a low blow to Dexter Lumis. Jericho now calling for the cage door to be open. Surely this match was not going to end like this. This is despicable by Jericho. Surely Jericho's not going to be winning like this. Surely not. Surely Dexter's going to get up here. There's no way. Surely not. Jericho wins the matchup via a low blow. You can see Jericho celebrating that as if he won it fair and square. I mean, it is a steel cage match. Anything goes inside a steel cage, but that's just the lowest of the lows. Going after a low blow to win our matchup. I said these men have just put on a good steel cage match. Obviously Jericho had more of the offense in this matchup. Dexter got back in it. Jericho clearly tried to escape so many times and in the end just gave up, hit the low blow and escaped for the cage door. You've got to say fair play to Jericho, uses smarts there, knowing what would keep Dexter Lumis down, but Jericho wins the matchup, and I don't think this will be the end between these two, as Dexter Lumis doesn't look too happy sat there in the corner, but Jericho is ecstatic with himself that he won this matchup. We continue Payback here with a Raw Women's title match, and coming out first is the challenger. Lacey Evans recently returned to Monday Night Raw, defeating Natalya in the more contenders match on our return. Hence why she's out here tonight challenging Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's title. But let's get Rhea Ripley out there and get this matchup underway. Obviously Rhea Ripley, ever since winning the title from Charlotte at Extreme Rules, has been pretty a good champion. And Rhea Ripley, we've got some dominant champions here in WWE, but Rhea Ripley could be one of the most dominant women champions we would have seen in a long time. As you can see, accompanied by Judgment Day member Dominic Mysterio. We know all end the dominant between those two. And Rhea Ripley looks fired up here as always, as she looks to defend the Raw Women's title. Let's get this matchup underway and see if Rhea Ripley's going to retain, or Lacey Evans going to get a shot victory here tonight and win the Raw Women's title here at Payback pay-per-view. So the crowd chanting from Rhea Ripley as this matchup is underway here. Rhea Ripley, I guess, telling Lacey Evans to bring it, and Lacey Evans just bowing to Rhea Ripley there, just sarcastically, as Lacey Evans now. A huge slap to Rhea, and it's touched Rhea Ripley to bring it, and I think that's just angered Rhea Ripley, that slap. The only thing you don't want to do is anger Rhea Ripley. She's already dangerous enough, but if you piss her off, she's only going to get even more angry, as we're seeing here, as Dominic cheers on from ringside. We've already seen Dominic's despicable actions earlier tonight. I wonder if they were illustrated by the Judgment Day's Rhea Ripley now from the corner, runs in, looks for a huge kick, but Lacey Evans out of the way. Lacey Evans runs in with a huge lariat. Lacey Evans now from the middle rope looking for a moonsault, but Rhea Ripley gets out of the way there. Rhea now looks for a kick to the midsection, but Lacey Evans kick to the leg now, looking for a huge kick across the chest. And Lacey Evans now looking for a standing moonsault there, but it delivered by Lacey Evans. But if Lacey Evans does win the title here tonight, it will be a shock victory, but I can imagine Lacey Evans has been working it hard since being put out of action, and it's in good form here. She's in control of this matchup now. There's one thing Lacey Evans can't do, is get distracted by the crowd. She's got to stay on top of Rhea Ripley and keep this matchup in her hands, because if she gives Rhea Ripley time to recover, this matchup could get bad for her. It's just delivers a back right there and blows a kiss to Rhea Ripley, as Rhea now looking for a suplex here, but taking too long, maybe looking to the show bit, and Lacey Evans maybe gutted her into going for it, and delivers a German suplex to Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's got some not Rhea Ripley, sorry. Lacey Evans has got some confidence about her tonight. Maybe she believes that she's going to win the title here tonight, as again she's in control of this matchup. Not Rhea Ripley. Lacey Evans, sorry, again taking her eyes off the action, going after Dominic there, and Rhea Ripley, sorry, now reining in. The kicks to the face, Dominic chairs on the ringside. It's Rhea Ripley now to showcase a strength here, and just launches Lacey Evans across the ring. Now just mocking Lacey Evans. Now Rhea Ripley, what's she thinking here? Rhea Ripley, kick to the midsection. Looks for another kick. Lacey Evans with a reversal. Lacey Evans now looking for a dude buster here to Rhea Ripley. And Dominic getting involved here, as you'd imagined he would. And Rhea Ripley with a shoulder barge, and now a leg drop, and again raining down the stomps there to Lacey Evans. Rhea Ripley now launches Lacey Evans off the ropes. Both women, sorry, look for a shoulder barge there, but Lacey Evans gets the better of it, and Lacey Evans now think about putting this one away. Lacey Evans now picking Rhea Ripley up, looking for the women's right connects for the Raw Women's title. Is that going to be of Rhea Ripley's reign? No, it is not, as Rhea Ripley gets her shoulders up at 2 3/4, and Lacey Evans cannot believe it here. Lacey Evans thought the matchup was won. Is it Dominic again getting involved at ringside? It's Rhea Ripley now is back up again. Again, Rhea Ripley taking advantage of the distraction when Dominic rams Lacey Evans face first into the turnbuckle, and now it's a shoulder barge now, laying down the stomps into the midsection in the corner. It's Lacey Evans now. What's Rhea Ripley thinking here? Rhea Ripley, up goes Lacey Evans. Sits her out with a variation of a powerbomb there. I think Rhea Ripley just told Dominic this matchup is about to be over. Rhea Ripley now looks for kick to the midsection, kick to the back, and now the Warblers kick to the spine. Seeing Ripley utilise that move recently. A new weapon in her arsenal here. It's Rhea Ripley now. What is she thinking here? Maybe thinking for the prison trap here. Maybe looking to make Lacey Evans step out here. Rhea Ripley again with a stomp to the back of the head. Rhea now locking in the prison trap. Is this one going to be over here for the Raw Women's title? Is Lacey Evans going to be able to find a way out of it? Rhea Ripley's got this locked in tight here. As you can see, Lacey Evans struggling, but Lacey Evans finds a way out here. Rhea Ripley blocks though. Rhea Ripley now looking for Riptide. If she hits this, the matchup could be over middle of the ring. Is that going to be it for the Raw Women's title? 1, 2. Lacey Evans somehow getting the shoulders up here. Rhea Ripley. Again, I think that just annoyed Rhea Ripley more. She's looking for that prison trap for a second time. And surely this one's going to be enough. Surely this one's going to be enough here. Rhea Ripley forces Lacey Evans to tap after the Riptide and prison trap. And Rhea Ripley defends her Raw Women's title here at Payback. But you got to give huge assist to Dominic Mysterio, who disrupted Lacey Evans multiple times at ringside. Especially here after the dude bust, so she could have followed up with a woman's right. But instead Rhea Ripley got back in the match. I just get a woman's right that was hit here. The matchup was almost won here. You can see 1, 2, 2 3/4. And then that well placed the axe kicks there to the back of the neck and the head. And then the Riptide here almost had a matchup won middle of the ring. And this was a huge kick out for Lacey Evans. 1, 2. There you go. There's the kick out. But I think that's all she had left. And Rhea Ripley retains the Raw Women's title here at Payback pay-per-view. As I said, again, a huge assist from Dominic Mysterio. I come to our next match, as I'm heavily intrigued in what the implications are for this match. Because Goldberg, if he wins it tonight, we'll get a Universal title shot either Shinsuke Nakamura or Roman Reigns, depending on who holds the title after the main event here tonight. Obviously Roman Reigns is currently the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura the challenger in our main event. But here tonight Goldberg is taking on Sami Zayn, the honorary member of the Bloodline, who is looking to become a full-on member of the Bloodline. And maybe here tonight, if he somehow beats Goldberg in this matchup, he can achieve that. Whilst Sami Zayn attacked Goldberg the night after he made his return, shocking the world, coming out to stare down Roman Reigns and looking like he wants a shot at that title. As I just mentioned, if he wins it tonight, he probably will get that title shot. But Sami Zayn, what happens if he loses? Roman Reigns will not be best pleased with Sami Zayn, you imagine. As he sent Sami Zayn out here to make sure that he doesn't have to fight Goldberg here tonight. That was a plan from Roman Reigns. He doesn't have to fight Goldberg at Payback. He might not have said it, but we can all see that is what he tried to do. And that's why Nakamura got the chance to face Roman Reigns tonight. As Goldberg making his way to the ring here. Looks fired up here. And Goldberg getting into the ring. But Sami Zayn from the crowd. Sami Zayn out of nowhere here. Sami Zayn running in, looking to take advantage before the matchup even starts. Dropping Goldberg. Now again, looking to drop Goldberg on the back of his head. Sami Zayn now. Moonsault. Sami Zayn now looking for a ground and pound here to Goldberg, just raining down the rights into the face of Goldberg and a slap across the face. It's a smart by Sami Zayn though. Gotta say, it's a smart tactic by Zayn, attacking Goldberg before the matchup has even begun so he can get a head start. As now Zayn putting on the arm against the rope here, doesn't give on those ropes, no matter who you are, that will hurt. Zayn now with a huge drop kick in the corner. Goldberg is stunned here. It's a smart strategy by the master strategist, Sami Zayn. As Sami Zayn now, what's he thinking? Sami Zayn thinking fisherman. Suplex to Goldberg, an impressive feat of strength there by Zayn, and again looks for the ground and pound here. And that slap again. Sami Zayn. Got to applaud Zayn here. Sami Zayn looking for a suplex here, but Goldberg getting out of it, and Goldberg now looking for a German suplex, and this is what Sami Zayn did not want. Goldberg getting into this. Goldberg fighting back. Goldberg now with a combination strikes take down Zayn. Zayn now pushing away Goldberg, maybe lured him into a false insecurity. Now Zayn again looking for the ground and pound here. Again, no matter who you are, punches to the face will hurt, and a slap will piss you off. And that is one thing Sami Zayn does not want to do, is piss off Goldberg. As the attack early on in this match would have already done that. As Sami Zayn now again running more rights into the face of Goldberg and a drop kick laid into the corner, and again the ground and pound again here from Sami Zayn. Has clearly come out here with a strategy to go after the face of Goldberg and try to bust him open, maybe injure him so that he can't make it to the next pay-per-view to take on Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn again raining down the rights to the unprotected face of Goldberg. Sami now stomped to the face, stomped to the Brazilian nose, it looked like, and Sami Zayn now with a huge glance in the air across the face. Again, no matter who you are, attacks like this will daze you, and that's what's happened to Goldberg here. Goldberg is dazed. Sami Zayn looking for this impressive manoeuvre here, to jump through the middle rope into the tornado DDT. Is Sami Zayn going to be able to pull it off? Yes, he is on the outside. Sami Zayn, brilliant manoeuvre there from Zayn, and again he continues the punches to the face as the crowd's chanting, "This is awesome." As you can see, the referee is counting here. Zayn again taking these knees into the face of Goldberg, and it's not looking like he's going to let up here. Sami Zayn launches Goldberg into the ring apron as the crowd chant "Olé." And again launching Goldberg, this time into the ring post and busting him open. Not sure how bad the cut is, but again launching him into it. Sami Zayn, surely he's got to think about putting this one away now. Goldberg is rocked, he's dazed. You can see the blood pouring from the face of Goldberg now. Sami Zayn, what's he thinking here? Sami Zayn looking to just drive him head first again into the ring post, and now, oh, not into the ring post, into the turnbuckle, and now Sami Zayn whipping Goldberg into the corner. We all know what Sami Zayn setting up here, the haluva kick. If Sami Zayn hits this, it could be over. Sami Zayn with the haluva kick, putting Goldberg away from the ropes there. Smart by Sami Zayn. Into the pinfall. Is this going to be enough to put away Goldberg here? Surely it's going to be enough. 1, 2. Somehow Goldberg gets the shoulders up here, and Sami Zayn cannot quite believe it. Sami Zayn arguing with the referee here, saying that was a free count, but Sami Zayn did not realise that Goldberg was getting to his feet, and Goldberg was snap power slam. And Goldberg is in this matchup now. Goldberg dropping in the air across the face of Sami Zayn. And Goldberg now backing up into the corner. If Goldberg hits this matchup, could be over Goldberg. A spear to Zayn. Now what's he thinking here? Goldberg. Thinking about another spear to put this matchup away. Is this going to be able to put away Sami Zayn? 1, 2, and somehow, maybe just on adrenaline alone, Sami Zayn gets the shoulders up. You can see Sami Zayn wincing in pain there, and Goldberg saying, "Is that what you've got, Sami Zayn? Is that what you've got for me?" Goldberg now looking to hoist up Sami Zayn here, looking for a jackhammer. If he hits this, it could be over. But Goldberg ain't done there. Goldberg's looking to make a statement, send a message to the bloodline, send a message to Sami Zayn, but a spear. And Goldberg now again screaming, maybe shouting something to Roman Reigns. We'll be watching this matchup backstage as Goldberg now spear, and this matchup surely is over. Into the pinfall here. 1, 2, 3, and Goldberg defeats Sami Zayn. But if Roman Reigns is not going to give props to Sami Zayn, I will. Sami Zayn put up a well-thought strategy there and a well-thought fight. Busted open Goldberg, hit everything he could on Goldberg other than the top right brainbuster, which I think Sami Zayn decided against going forward when he hit the haluva kick. I can see that Goldberg hit the spear, hit the jackhammer, hit a couple of spears, hit 4 or 5 of them in the end, hit a jackhammer, and there was no way Sami Zayn was ever going to kick out of that, and Goldberg gets his Universal title shot, and then super feed depending on who is going to be the champion at the end of tonight. Let's get into the IC title match next between Dijakovic and Isaiah Scott. Well, after that matchup between Goldberg and Sami Zayn, we are now at the Intercontinental title match on the line. As Isaiah Scott, the former champion, defeated by Dijakovic action rules for the title. He's using his rematch clause here tonight on Dijakovic, and let's get Dijakovic out and get this match up underway for the IC title. See a sold out crowd here in St. Louis, Missouri. This isn't Dijakovic. Pac. What in the world is Pac doing coming out here? Where's Dijakovic? Is Dijakovic even here? Is Pac I wonder what is Pac doing back here, making his way towards Swerve Scott. I think even Swerve Scott is annoyed because he's meant to be taking on Dijakovic here. Even he's walking towards Pac here. Asking Pac, what in the world are you doing back here? But Pac does not seem to be paying much attention to Swerve Scott, and now he is. It's both men now. Brawl on the top of the ramp here. This is not a matchup. I think Pac is back here on his own accord. Pac now, what's he thinking? Pac with... No, surely not. Surely not a power driver. Pac now, both men. Caught there though by Swerve Scott. Swerve Scott somehow recovering from that power driver on the steel. Not even sure how he managed that, but Pac now again with a German suplex across the steel grate. Pac though looking for a sit out deadlift power bomb, and Swerve Scott head hit hard on the steel there as again Pac looking for it for a second time here. Swerve Scott head again ricochets off the steel. And my question is, what in the world is Pac doing here back in WWE? And where is Dijakovic? An IC title match is meant to be taking place right now. And Pac with a brilliant manoeuvre there. But this should not be happening right now. These two should not be in the same room. Never mind having a fight here. And around, but Pac now with a steel chair in hand. Pac with a steel chair shot to the back. Pac again raining down more chair shots, one to the leg here. And again one to the back. And one more. I think Pac is not done though with another one right across the back. It's Pac now. What's he thinking here? Pac just looking to sump, looking to just break the hand here on the steel. Swerve Scott is in a lot of pain here. Where's security? Because surely Pac isn't not contracted to WWE. What is Pac doing here? Pac now. What's he thinking? Pac with a huge forearm laying out Swerve Scott. And Pac now going up top looking for a black arrow and connects with it brilliantly. And I think message sent by Pac here in WWE disrupting what was meant to be an IC title match. Now, I don't think we're going to get a match up here because Swerve Scott surely can't compete after what we just saw. And we come here to what's going to be a great main event here between the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Tribal Chief, the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. Now, if you've been watching for a while now, you would have seen this matchup a few months ago before Roman Reigns took on the edge, which is why Shinsuke was granted another opportunity at Roman Reigns this time for the title. Let's get Roman Reigns out here and get this matchup underway in the main event here of Payback Pay-Per-View Part 2. One thing you will see is Roman Reigns is going to come out here alone here tonight due to the accusations that he cannot deal with Goldberg, and that the fact he's scared. Roman Reigns has said he's doing this on his own. No special counsel, no Usos, and as you can see, no Sami Zayn after what we saw earlier tonight. And Roman Reigns is out here looking to continue his dominant reign as Universal Champion, a man who's been reigning over SmackDown ever since he won that title at Money in the Bank. And a man who does not look like he's going to be losing it any time soon, but maybe here tonight Nakamura can put on a performance of his lifetime, a performance of his career, and end the night as Universal Champion, shocking the world and certainly shocking their bloodline. Let's get this matchup underway, which promises to be a great title match in our main event. And the matchup is underway here. Shinsuke Nakamura playing mind games already with Roman Reigns. There's a crowd chanting Roman sucks here. And Nakamura is screaming, come on, at Roman Reigns, and Reigns hits him with the huge lariat there, the huge shot, taking him down, but Nakamura now brings the striking game here. Nakamura. Roman Reigns catches him low. But Nakamura with an enziguri to the temple of Roman Reigns. You can imagine Roman Reigns is going to be preoccupied in his head a little bit by what happened earlier tonight with Sami Zayn losing to Goldberg, meaning that one of these two, or maybe both of these, will take on Goldberg and the next pay-per-view, depending on if Nakamura can win the title. And Nakamura misses the knee strike there, and a huge uppercut there, taking down Nakamura. And Reigns now raining down a left steer to the face of Nakamura, now switching over to the right hand here, looking to maybe bust open Nakamura in the early part of this matchup. Yeah, as I mentioned, the winner of this match will be Universal Champion, and Goldberg, it has been confirmed, will have a Universal Title shot down the line. Obviously, if Reigns loses here tonight, he will probably use this rematch clause at next pay-per-view, but maybe if Goldberg is interjected in this matchup, he won't. That's a big if Roman Reigns loses here tonight. As Reigns now again raining down the shots to the face here. I've seen Reigns do this in all of his matchups. It's not to brutalise his opponent, make sure he has as little fight back as possible so he can easily win and retain his title as he launches Nakamura across the ring here. And Reigns maybe perhaps thinking about putting this one away early. Roman Reigns maybe thinking Superman punch here. Reigns telling Nakamura to get up here. Reigns running in, Reigns looking for something here but stops. Maybe realised Nakamura was ready and waiting. Nakamura now looking to just plant Roman Reigns. And now stomp to the back, or stomp to the chest, sorry. Now working on the neck here of Roman Reigns. Obviously Nakamura has not held a main title here in WWE yet. He's been Intercontinental Champion, but he has not been WWE or Universal Champion. I can imagine here tonight is so close to becoming Universal Champion. He's going to leave it all out in that ring here. And Nakamura looking for an elbow drop, and Nakamura maybe just took too long to get to the top rope, but Nakamura dodges a Superman punch here. And now a German suplex to Roman Reigns. Reigns obviously has a lot of issue with German suplexes. And Nakamura a kick to the midsection now. Nakamura running over a huge knee right to the face of Nakamura now. In control of this one. Nakamura looking for the shoot kicks to the chest. It's raining them down into the chest there of Roman Reigns, and looking for a huge roundhouse across the temple. Nakamura here. Think about putting this one away early here. Nakamura calling Roman Reigns to his feet, but Roman Reigns. Nakamura now off the ropes. Maybe thinking about a forearm there. Thought he was going to go for a Kinshasa, but changed his mind last second. I'm not sure why. And Nakamura knows that Reigns of a sit out powerbomb here into the pinfall, and only a 2 count. See Reigns not too happy that this matchup has gone the way it has so far. But Reigns now looking for a gut wrench slam here, and he gets all of it. Now looking to rain down the rights again here to Nakamura, and a kick or a stomp to the midsection again. Now Reigns going at the legs there, but Nakamura pushes Reigns away. Nakamura now running in with a kick here, another kick. Nakamura looking for a knee right across the back, and Reigns is in the danger zone here. Roman Reigns, Kinshasa for the Universal Title. Nakamura scores into the cover here. 1, 2, but Roman Reigns gets his shoulders up at the last second. That was the closest pinfall I think I've ever seen as a crowd trying to fight forever here, and I'm in agreement. Both of these men putting on absolute clinic here as Roman Reigns has been busted open by Nakamura. Nakamura now getting the crowd behind him here. Nakamura saying this one is over, and perhaps it is, as Roman Reigns getting up here. Roman Reigns again no catches the leg, and Roman Reigns now this time Superman punch. Reigns looking to put this one to bed. Reigns looking for the spear here. Is Roman going to get the spear? Roman Reigns looking for the guillotine instead, but Nakamura gets a reversal. Nakamura now forearm, just trading shots here with Roman Reigns. If anyone can go toe-to-toe with Reigns in the striking department, it's Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke with a huge into the midsection again here. Looks for a kick, but Reigns pushes him away. And Reigns spear Out of desperation maybe here. Into the pinfall. 1, 2, and Nakamura just about gets his shoulders up at 2.5. I think Reigns can quite believe it here. He's looking at a referee saying, how is this one not over? Reigns maybe underestimating the King of Strong Style Nakamura, which Reigns now looks for something, but Nakamura with a brilliant reversal there. Reigns though, Nakamura ducks underneath, Nakamura kick to the midsection. Nakamura met with the uppercut though, Roman Reigns just faster on the strike there. Nakamura now again looking for those forearm strikes, and Nakamura maybe think about putting this one away here, but Reigns senses the danger, pushes Nakamura away. Nakamura, the ground and pound again though by Reigns. So Reigns has been busted open by Nakamura. You can't see the blood, it's not the biggest of cuts, but Reigns it is busted open. Nakamura again here, this time gets a huge kick there. Nakamura now looking for a second Kinshasa, but Reigns with a reversal. Roman Reigns into the Crevane lock here. Roman Reigns, is this going to be enough to choke out Nakamura here? Nakamura it's locked in tight here by Roman Reigns, but Nakamura fighting out of it somehow here. And Nakamura kick to the midsection. Maybe just looking for a breather here, telling Roman Reigns to bring it. Nakamura running in, looking for a huge knee. Reigns gets out of the way. Reigns now, what's he thinking here? Reigns looking to again just launch Nakamura across the ring here. No care for Nakamura whatsoever there with that suplex. And Reigns now again with the shots in the midsection and follows up with a huge uppercut there. As Reigns, you can see the cut right above the eye there. Reigns with the huge knee. As Reigns now just getting the crowd to acknowledge him here. But Nakamura getting up again. Nakamura fighting back with everything he's got here. As I mentioned, the biggest match of Nakamura's career, but Reigns not going to get hit with a German suplex this time. It's Nakamura now. Launched again into the corner here, and Reigns. What's Reigns thinking here? Reigns slamming down Nakamura. And Reigns to the middle rope here. We don't see Reigns doing this often. Roman Reigns with an axe handle. Hit with authority here. And now Nakamura. Roman Reigns thinking about finally putting this one, ending this match with a Superman punch here. Roman Reigns just sending a message to Goldberg there. From Roman Reigns now looking for a spear. Roman gets the spear. Roman Reigns is not done here. I think Roman just snapped here tonight. Seeing Goldberg win here tonight. Roman Reigns again with a ground and pound here to Nakamura. Busting open Nakamura here. The referee needs to get involved here. The referee needs to pull Roman Reigns away from Nakamura here. Nakamura's career is at jeopardy here. The referee thought about thinking about stepping in here. But Reigns, to be fair, I will not step in between Reigns and Nakamura right now with the angle that Reigns is unleashing right now on Nakamura. This matchup was over. Roman Reigns could have ended this matchup here, but Reigns just sending a message to everyone backstage that you do not step to the tribal chief, you do not step to the bloodline and think you're better than them. Reigns now looking for a net breaker. Roman now again is taunting the crowd here. The fans who are behind Nakamura. The fans are keen to see Nakamura win his first main title here in WWE. Nakamura getting up there. Nakamura still with some fight left. Roman Reigns up with a spear right for the midsection of Nakamura. This one's surely over here. 1, 2. Nakamura somehow with enough fight to get the shoulders up here, and Roman Reigns again with a ground and pound. Surely someone's got to come out here and stop this matchup. Surely someone's got to get in between Roman and Nakamura right now. Roman now. Which is Nakamura into the corner. Roman with some knees to the midsection here. And now follows it by digging the knee into the throat of Nakamura here. And Roman this time thinking about ending this one. Roman Reigns, blood pouring over his eye here. Roman to retain a Universal title here. Roman, Superman punch. But Reigns is not done here. Reigns locking in the guillotine here. And this one is surely over. Oh no, Nakamura is well versed in submissions, but after the punishment has been put in here tonight, no choice but to tap out to the tribal chief here tonight. And Roman Reigns retains his Universal title here, but we saw a different side to Roman here tonight. We saw Roman Reigns just unleash everything in that ring on Nakamura. The anger got the better of him, the fact he couldn't put away Nakamura, the fact Goldberg won earlier tonight, the fact he knows he's going to have to take on Goldberg down the line. And maybe our next pay-per-view Vengeance, that is going to be in a matchup, Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. We'll find out if that's going to be the next matchup for Roman Reigns. But Reigns just about retains it tonight because of the punishment Nakamura left on him. And what a matchup that was, and what a way to end Payback pay-per-view. We'll see you guys on Monday Night Raw as we go through the backlash of Payback pay-per-view on Monday Night Raw. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.